changed for me when I understood this philosophy. Learn to work harder on yourself than you do on your. That's the simple philosophy that changed my life forever starting age 25. If you work hard on your job, you can make a living, which is fine. If you work hard on yourself, you can make a fortune, which is super fine. I didn't mind working hard on my job, but things didn't seem to change that. Then I started working hard on myself. So let me put it in a philosophical phrase now. This is worth the price of whatever it costs for you to be here today. Here it is. Success is something you attract. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract by becoming attractive. And the whole scope of this we call now personal development. You can have more than you've got because you can become more than you are. If you can multiply your value by 3, by 5, you can easily multiply your income by 3, by 5, by 10. But the key to doing it is to work hard on your. So now that's why I mentioned this personal development part is learning multiple skills. If it would serve you, multiple languages. Okay. Working hard on yourself. You know, people are fun to work with. The key sometimes it's not fun to work with is yourself. How come I'm reluctant when I should be excited? Right? You just go through this dilemma. The work we do is fairly easy. Mr. Shof, my first mentor, taught me the world is mostly full of real nice people. In fact, he said there's only about 11 or 12 real nasty, miserable, horrible people in the whole world. Now, he said they move around a lot. So you're bound to find one once in a while. But if you found one, you say, hey, there's only 11 more like you. I can handle that. And there's not 1,000. But here's the big challenge, working hard on yourself. Personality and temperament and mindset. Talked about culture, all the stuff necessary to individually be responsible, be a growing, attractive, powerful, skillful, communicating human being. And the world belongs to you.
There we go. Being attractive, valuable. What do you say? All those amazing things. The world belongs to you. There you go. Jim Rohn. Guess what, Jim Rohn, how he made his first million, first bit of wealth. Anyone know? Who's that? That's Jim Rohn. He's Tony Robbins' mentor. Jim Rohn. How did he make his first fortune? Pop in the chat. Yes, network marketing. Nutrition company. There you go. Taught Tony Robbins. Russell Brunson did network marketing. What's great about network marketing is it allows you to work harder on yourself than you do in your job. That's what it allows you to do. That's why people can't make much more money than their job, because their job limits them, pigeonholes them, puts them in a role where they stay, and there's no chance of career progression and development in many jobs. And so network marketing allows you, it uncuffs you, and it unchains you, and you get to go and develop these incredible, valuable skills, which include, running Zoom calls like this. How many of you could run a Zoom call like this with this many people? How many of you could do breakouts elegantly, quickly? How many can be funny when you train? How many can you be engaging? How many people can you get to events? How many can stand up and spin their story well? Engage, vocal variety. How many can you get there at the event? How many people can you encourage and inspire to take there and do their event at their house? How good are you at these skills? This will dictate how good you are with how you can make money. Because if you can't work on these skills, you won't be able to increase your income. So if you're not hosting events, you're not getting better at those skills. If you're not hosting Zoom calls, you're not getting better at those skills. If you're not posting on social media and advertising, you're not getting better at those skills. If you're not reaching out to people, asking questions, you're not getting better at those skills. Network marketing is a platform that allows you to get better at the skills without any financial risk, which means when you suck at them, nothing bad happens. But you have to go at it and actively take action. You have to do the do to learn the skills. Does that make sense? Like, how good are you at copywriting? Can you write a compelling post that gets people to engage in you? Can you host a Zoom call and influence people to start in the business? Can you host a webinar? How many webinars have you hosted? How many have you tried to host? How many events have you hosted in your lounge room? How many Facebook Lives have you done? Network marketing success is about getting good at those core skills of networking, meeting new people, advertising to them somehow, telling your story to them, sharing your story, and getting them to say, what is it you're doing? Leaning in. And then your ability to sell is a matter of taking that inquiry or that interest and that lean in and helping them get started to give you money to get the result that they want. Networking, marketing, and selling. And leadership is a matter of just encouraging people to do those 3 steps too. That's all it is. Inspiring, exhortation, being able to encourage someone to take some sort of action that's a little bit frightening for them. And this is all the skills you need to really nail to get good at this. But how do you get good at skills?
Practice.
You do them over and 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 over again. And you see this sometimes with people where they run an event for their network marketing business and they run one all year. And so they're getting better, but they're only going through one attempt a year. So if you're trying to win a gold medal at the Olympics and you just did in the long jump, for example, and you only did one long jump per year, would you win a gold medal? That's what people are doing in the network marketing business. They're running one event and they're done. Or they're doing one post and they're done. They're not asking for feedback. They're not sharing, hey, what did I do wrong? How can I improve this? And this is how you get better. And of course, if you're getting enrollments and you're getting 2 a month, you're welcome into our, fortnightly call where we talk about, how to take your skills to another level, right? Just 2 enrollments it takes to get into that call, which is every 2 weeks. How many of you come into the call this week with Sarah qualified for it? 1, 2, 3? Anyone else qualify for it? When is the day? Is it over now, Alicia? Done. 3 o'clock today. Finish. Halas. All right. So to help you get 2 enrollments, we're going to train you today on 2 of the most important things you need to take someone who's interested and take them through a few steps to get them enrolled. Okay. So how many of you want to learn how to do that? Selling. Okay. Awesome. Wonderful. Are we recording this? Good. Hey, you like my camera? How fucking sexy. Look at it. Look at it.
So clear and defined, Lloydie.
Yes. This is from the camera Alicia bought me for my birthday, and she figured out how to add it to the Zoom. How beautiful is it? My goodness. Look at it. Look at it. All right. Enough, Lloyd. Moving on. Gallery. Okay. You have a smart wife. Yes. Who's smarter, though? The smart wife or the smart husband that got the smart wife? Okay, let's go to the slides. Let's have a look here. Share screen. Jim Rohn. They're going to do some homework on Jim Rohn. He's awesome. You get him in your head and you were winning. Okay, where's the slides? Here we go. Okay. Now where are we? Here we go. Week 3. This is good. Week 3, Side Hustle School. Halfway. This is our third. There's 6 sessions, so this is our third. This is exciting. So this is all about sharing your story and generating leads. Getting people to lean in. And look, some of you have already been able to do that. How many of you have already added people to the Facebook group, Rediscover You, tagged them in the webinar? Wonderful. So you've had people lean in for asking for more information, which is great. Fantastic. We are going to learn how to do that even better. And we're going to take you through a couple of steps on getting them converted. Okay. So from interested to converted. All right. I think it's important to know that not everyone's going to convert either. We have to create a list of people who are maybes, and over time, when they're ready, they start. All right, sharing your story to generate leads, week 3. The homework, though. The homework from last week was to follow the steps on the eatforfreeclub.info to post each day on social media for 7 days. Print out your Facebook friends list. Do a video, which is the video tutorial Alicia did. Make 5 new connections each day for the next, for the day. Make 5 new connections each day for the day, 7 days. Yeah. Do 3 reach outs per day for the next 7 days. 3 reach outs. And register for the biohacking masterclass there because we're going to invite next week to it. Okay, it's going to go big. So, how many of you did the homework to print out your Facebook friends list? And oh, awesome, that's good, great. Do you feel like you have a few people to talk to now? Right, excellent. How many of you have already started doing that, reaching out to them? Excellent, great. Was it scary? Yep, Carlo's the only honest one. Yep.
Yep.
Padma's not too fussed. Great. Not really. That's good. What did you send to them on the list? Just out of curiosity.
What was I messaging on my Facebook list?
Yeah, what were you messaging them?
The word for word went something like, I was just like, "What's up, legend? Hope things are really good for you at the moment. You may have seen my profile lately. I'm helping others with their health. I know it may not be for you, but you know anyone who's looking for some crazy health results."
Awesome. Did you drop your photo in there too?
Yeah, a lot of people have been seeing my photos. So I've been getting
Yep.
lots of personal message too about the photo.
Okay,
But yeah,
cool.
I've been sending photos too along with the message.
Yep.
I'm getting lots of I've been getting lots of lean-ins. It's
Yeah.
just a matter of time.
Great. Excellent. It is a matter of time. You know what happens when you're getting people, especially in the beginning stages, when you've got this fresh network of people and eyeballs onto your story in your photo, you have this growing list of maybes. And it's like, Alicia says it's like getting your popcorn and you buy popcorn in those flat bags from the supermarket, the microwavable popcorn, and you stick it in the microwave and you put it on for the key is 3.5 minutes. And and when you push, power on the microwave to start it going, it starts spinning and powers up. But you don't hear anything, nothing happens. Nothing happens initially, right? And then, over time, maybe a minute go and you hear one pop. Got one. And then it heats up more, and then you hear another pop. Oh, another pop, another pop, another pop. And then all of a sudden you're like pop, 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 pop. Because you've given it the time, you've given it the kernels time to heat up for the pain to get so great inside of them that they pop. And so if you think about your prospects as popcorn kernels, they all go onto a list. Everyone should be developing a list of lean-ins, a list of hot prospects, people who have shown some interest. They should go on a list in the notes section of your phone, and they should stay there forever until they either enroll or die. And they should never come off the list. You think I'm kidding? They'll either enroll or they don't. Look, because they had a piece of pain initially to start, and I know that nothing out there works to get your health in order, really. Well, most people can't find anything. So they're going to come back when they're ready. They're going to be there and they're going to watch. So Padma's got all these kernels on his list. He's going to build a list. And because he's going to be consistent with his posting and follow people up and put them in the group and tag them in things and post in the group himself so they get notified, then bit by bit by bit, with 11 touches over time, he's going to turn them into popcorn. Boom, 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 boom. And out of that 10, 20, 30, or 50 people he enrolls, there's going to be a couple of them like him who want to go and make some popcorn too. And he just has to then nurture them into an event, spend a bit of time with them, bring them into Side Hustle School, and teach them how to get their own popcorn brewing. Does that make sense? This is the game we're playing. That's all, right? So everyone pops at different times. And the trick is when they pop, to help them get other people involved in the popcorn, right? That's how you scale this thing. And I got to tell you, there's no more effective way to get people started when you're first beginning, especially if you're female specifically, is to have them over to your house, right? Get them over to your place, share your story with them. Katie's doing that this weekend coming up. And if you want to pop them quickly, get them to your house and get them face to face, right? Getting people face to face who they know about it, they know what it's all about, and they hear your story. It's like turning the microwave on full heat. They just pop faster. That's all. But if you want them to pop, you have to then make sure they're in the microwave for 3.5 minutes, which means you've got to actually tag them in things, send them things, be in their life. Continue to stay with them and help them solve the problem. You know, when you're sick, a doctor doesn't say, hey, yeah, you've got bronchitis, so have a good day. The doctor will say, hey, you got bronchitis, so here's a treatment plan. Here's what we're going to do. And they stay with you and they give you a bit of a plan and then they check up on you. And so if you're trying to help someone get in shape, you do have to care about their condition. You have to care that they can't tie their own shoelaces without falling out of breath. You have to care that they might be pre-diabetic. You have to care that they don't look good when they take their top off in summer. You have to understand they don't feel sexy in front of their husband with their muffin tops, right? Whatever it might be, or wife. So you have to care about people enough, but you have to stay with the problem with them so that you actually can solve it for them, which includes you asking questions. This is how you get people started. All right. Now you got your Facebook friends list and you got some invites to make. We can do that. That's good. All right. You got a list. You got a list there and you take them they're all suspects, by the way, on the Facebook friends list. They're all suspects. And the ones that lean in, either you message them or they see you and lean in, they become prospects. And prospects are the ones you want to track. You just want to track them on your list. Cool? Just nod your head yes if you understand what I'm saying. Wonderful. Excellent. All right. Now, if you want to, you can get people's email addresses if you want. You can build an email list and you can send a newsletter. Lana's Health Corner, Lana's Health Weekly. Just keep hitting them with emails each week if you wanted to. No one's stopping you getting an email list and getting that going too. You can send a newsletter out. You can get ChatGPT to write you a newsletter for you. The weekly Health Chronicles with Katie. This week I want to talk about this. Next week I want to talk about that. Here's the results of my friend Lana. Here's results of my friend Alicia. You're allowed to drip people in emails each week too. You can put them in a group chat. You can put them on a WhatsApp broadcast list. You can put all your prospects on a WhatsApp broadcast list in a Telegram channel. And you can drip feed them value every single day. That's okay too. It heats the microwave up. However you stay in contact with them and give them value will help. All right, let's do a pop quiz. Let's just see if all your buzzers are working first. Who's ready for a pop quiz?
Me.
All right, should we give away a box of fiber snacks on this?
Yeah.
It's
All right.
on. It's on.
All right, we're gonna give away a box of fiber snacks. So if you want to win the fiber snacks, just test. Can you test your buzzer out? Just go first name, go.
Kylie. Ronnie.
Casey.
Right. Great. I don't think Fiona's buzzer's working. Sue, your buzzer's not working. Nadia, is your buzzer working? Gary, Daniela, Shay, Martin, Donna. I just want to see everyone's buzzers. Donna, is your buzzer working? Looks like it's broken.
Hello.
Martin.
All right, mine's is working. Thought it was broken there for a sec. Daniela?
Danny.
Danny? Bees is on. Good. Casey, your buzzer seems broken.
Hello.
Okay, got yours. Donna? All right, working. Wonderful. The buzzer. Gary, where's the buzzer? Gary, the buzzer is your first name. Just unmute and go, Gary. Okay, hit us. You're unmuted. Gary, can you say Gary?
Gary.
Yeah, it's working. Wonderful, excellent. Yeah, everyone's on. You think you come on this call and your camera's off? I don't see you. I know I see you. I see everything on here. So you got to come into play.
Alicia sees everything.
Yes. All right, ready? Here we go. We're gonna play a pop quiz now. We're gonna give away a box of fiber snacks. Okay, I'll say the question and then do your buzzer. Ready? Here we go. How can you grow your network?
Padma,
Padma.
print out your Facebook list and write them constant messages about your results.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
Yeah, no.
Cheryl.
Oh yeah. Comment in people's posts. Yeah. Okay, but I'm not going to allow that because that's how you market to your current network. So how would you grow your network?
Fiona,
Who was that?
Fiona,
Add.
Fiona.
Fiona. So you add new friends and go into groups and talk to people
Sure.
and comment on their posts.
Yeah, sure. And you go and, join clubs and communities and,
Talk to
where real
running
people
friends.
hang out. Yeah. Make friends, school, P&F meeting. When my dad was in business, he was always involved in things he could get involved in. He was the president of the P&F club. He was, he was doing Bible studies. He would just join all these clubs and, because he was a business guy, he just wanted to be involved in network. So don't think it's just about online stuff. It's many things, right? All sorts of different things. Okay. So that one goes to Fiona. Point to you, Fiona. Sorry, Padma. I couldn't let that one, couldn't give you that one. Okay, ready? As marketers, why should we post on social media?
Fiona,
Fiona, on a roll?
because of the fact that we have so much outreach and so many more people can see rather than talking to one-on-one.
Yeah. So what's the purpose of doing it though?
Posting on social media is
Yeah.
so that
Hello.
we can share our results and find the people who know that will resonate with us.
Okay, the objective, yes, is to expand your network, build a personal brand, generate leads, provide value to your audience, increase your credibility, showcase your lifestyle, cost-effective marketing, basically. Unlimited eyeballs on your thing. Just get eyeballs on you and your thing and your story. Objectively, it's actually getting eyeballs onto your story. That's really what we want. Story is what sells. Story, 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 story.
So is it also advertising?
Well, that is advertising.
Right. So
Yep.
I was going to say advertising.
Advertising, yes. Okay, great. I'll give you that one, Fiona. That's 2 to you. Whoa. Here we go. Ready? Buzzers at the ready. How can you engage on social media?
Fiona,
Fiona just jumped in there beyond, just got snuck in there, Padma.
so join lots of groups. Go and get involved in the groups and post what's the word I want? Value to the groups so that before you're giving things that they might need to know.
Okay. Give me
You
one
want
more.
to give value on your own social media so that therefore people are learning through you.
How do you engage?
How do you
Hello.
engage? I reach out, do cold reach outs, do warm reach outs, talk to people,
Nugget.
ask them how they're going.
Everyone's trying to jump in there.
Hello.
Yeah. Here we go. The most effective way, comment on posts.
Oh, I was going to say.
Respond to the comments. Engage with stories. Welcome new followers. Personalized message, run polls, quizzes, go live, create engaging content, send personalized birthday messages. Chase likes. So whoever likes your content, go and say hello to them. So yeah, I'll give you that one, Fiona, because it says messages here. But how to engage your audience is you go and engage them. Be the first one that does something, right? So respond to comments and so forth. There you go. Three in a row. Ready? Next one. Someone's got to come and tie with Fiona. What do you have to do to graduate from Side Hustle School?
Padma,
Padma.
I get 2 sign-ups.
Yes, get 2 new customers. 1 to you. Ready? 3 to 1. When is the biohacking masterclass?
Hello.
Fiona,
Nadia.
Well,
Who was that? Was it a dead
Surely
heat?
I was first then for one.
Was it dead heat? All right, Fiona, I'd heard you. Your buzzer was very loud and clear, Fiona. So.
and now I've lost it. It's week 5.
Oh. Will we give you that week 5? I don't know. I don't know what the actual. Anyone want to beat that with detail?
Kylie,
Yes, Kylie.
November 10th and November 11th. I think there's like 2 on November 11th, like
Okay,
1
November
p.m.
10th and 11th. And does anyone want to go even more detailed than that?
Fiona, 6 p.m. and 10 and 6.
Ah, she's looking at the thing.
No, she's
Oh,
not.
look, we'll take.
I've got
Hey,
nothing.
we'll take 10 and 11. 10 and 11. We'll give it to Kylie. We got the dates there. We almost got there though, Fiona.
I had the time. I was just doing it in New Zealand time, which
Uh-huh.
obviously I didn't know your
All
time.
right. Well, look, I'll give it to you because of the dates. It was nice and detailed. Okay, ready? Last one. Looks like Fiona's going to take this out. Ready? How do you register for the biohacking masterclass?
Click on the link.
Padma,
Oh, Padma.
there's a link which you can send to people, and you just click on the link and put your email and your name down.
What's the link? 5.
Biohacking masterclass.com.
Masterclass.
Nah. Close.
Hey, you.
Fiona?
I have to look it up. Hang on.
Biohackmasterclass.com. Biohackmasterclass.com.
That's
That
it.
one's through the key. We're actually not done yet. Oh, we are. So we go to Fiona. Good try. We got second place to Padma. Good effort there, jumping in. And there we go. So you get a box of fiber snacks, P.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well done. Good job. All right. Fun, huh? Okay. The live Biohack Masterclass is on not next week, week after. Sunday, 10th November at 6 p.m. Brisbane time. That'll be pretty good. Sunday night. Monday, 11th November at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. Brisbane time. Cool. Biohackmasterclass.com. You can send it to anyone you want. Register for yourself first. This is really good for those who want to follow up. So all the people on your prospect list who haven't said yes yet, you can give them a voice message and say, hey, listen, there happens to be a real live masterclass coming up that talks about these products in a bit more detail. The ones that I use to do this, achieve this. Would you like the link to register? And see what they do and see what they say, and they can come and chat and ask questions on there too, right? It's interactive. All right. How many of you have seen this class? Anyone? Okay. Is it good? Yep. You learn stuff, right, on there about the products and how they work, etc. Okay, cool. Alrighty. All right, let's go. So Katie is running a. Katie, you want to tell us about this?
I do. Thank you very much, Shirley. So yes, I'm running an in-person event this weekend, something that I've been wanting to do for a long time, and got my get myself out of the comfort zone and all of that. But I wanted to do it, and it's not just my event. I want it to be for everybody. Obviously, I'm going to have some prospects coming. I've actually sent out 50 voice messages to people, everybody. The voice messages, lots of energy, lots of, it's all about coming together. And I don't think it's just about coming and you're going to get them on the products. It's just more about coming and having some fun, being part of the community. And we're going to offer lots of value. Cool. We're going to offer lots of value, and they're going to see how amazing it is and all of those things. So that's how I've invited people. It's about an afternoon tea, coming together. It's for an hour and a half. And we're just going to have a lot of fun. So you're all welcome. Bring your prospects, bring family, bring sisters, bring brothers, bring partners, whatever you want. If people need to bring children to come along, they can do that as well. So we're all in it together, and we can all have a lovely time, catch up, and we can do a lot of learning and growing from it, because I think that's what I'm going to be doing. So, and if you have an opportunity, you want to come and share your story, then put your hand up and I will fit that into it all.
Awesome. Great. So 3rd of November, 2 p.m. The venue is to be confirmed. So maybe just message Katie if you want the venue. It's in Southport, Gold Coast. Complimentary product tastings, raffle prizes, and gift bags. RSVP by 30th of October. So just let her know if you're going. Bring a friend. Everyone can bring one. Everyone can invite one. And it's just one at a time, right? So if you want to share your story, this is the place. How many of you would love to be able to speak on stages of the world and do speaking for? Okay, great. Where do you think you start?
Right there in the room at home.
Yes, correct. That's right. Wherever you can. Exactly. So I would say if you're looking to grow, yes, it's going to be scary. But this is what you do. So if I were you, I'd be there and I'd put my hand up to Katie and say, I'd like to share my story there, Katie. And if you do that, you'll be on the path to growth. But if you don't do that, you'll be on the path to no growth. And Mr. Jim Rhodes said, you work harder on yourself than you're doing your job, you'll get wealthy. Your choice. There you go. Okay, awesome. So that's coming up. Awesome, Katie. Be good to see photos of that and be wicked. Yeah, good luck with it. You'll smash it. And yeah, just keep doing it more and more and more. Right? And when you have prospects come and enroll, if they do enroll there through that, then go to their house and do that with them. That's how you scale, just so you know. Okay, let's do a quick photo together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Cool. Right. Full screen.
Well, your camera is really good, Lloyd.
Thanks. It is, isn't it? It really is.
You can see the
Solid.
marks on your
I'm
hat. I've never seen them before.
Yeah, I'm redoing some. It's amazing. This is a birthday present from Mylisha. Just going to save this photo. All right, let's get to it. Hopefully not too long this training, but straight to the point. Here we go. Okay. Facts tell, stories sell. Okay. Facts tell, stories sell. This is most important. So here's an example of a story, right? So here's a hook from Kirk. I'm so happy with my progress. As a primary school teacher, I was exhausted and constantly stressed. I felt bloated and was kept awake at night with indigestion. Mornings were a struggle and I avoided social events because I felt so awful. My friend Lloyd introduced me to a new health program and it changed everything. No more indigestions or sleepless nights. I wake up energized and stay active all day. I feel incredible and am eager to reconnect with people. This program truly transformed my life and I couldn't be more grateful. If you're feeling stuck like I was, this might be a game changer you've been looking for. Okay, so this story from Kirk shares, I'm happy, it's a hook, and it tells.
Sorry, I can't do that. You're not listening to iTunes.
Thanks, Carla. Appreciate it. As a primary school so it tells us what our background was, what his background was, right? Was introduced by someone, and then now he's got a result. So this story framework, okay, is called Hell. I'll get this. Hell. This is Hell to Paradise. Okay. This is how story works. And what's interesting about this is the person that showed them the plan, okay, a new program or a new plan, is the guide, right? How many of you have ever seen Karate Kid? Yep. So Daniel's son was in hell because he's getting beaten up by bullies. Mr. Miyagi was the guide, showed him how to do wax on, wax off. And as a result, he went and kicked the bully's ass, and now he's in paradise, got the girl. Happy ending. Okay. Luke Skywalker, bored out of his brain, living on a farm, didn't have any idea what he wanted to do, was in hell. And then Ben Kenobi came and gave him a guide called the Force. He then used it, and he went and applied the skills and blew up the Death Star and lived happily ever after. So every story follows a Hell to Paradise framework. There's a guy that gives the hero a plan. In this story, Kirk is the hero. Okay, do the different color. So there's always a hero. In the first part of the story, you are the hero. Okay? You're the hero. You went through some problems. You got some issues here. A guide, a friend, showed you a new way, a new plan. And now you're in paradise. So for me personally, my sister, I was fat, tired, couldn't lose weight, wanted to lose weight, couldn't keep it off, was tired of dieting and starving myself, and I didn't think anything was going to work. Then my sister introduced me to this new program, one that she'd used. I put it in practice and I lost 12 kilos, lost my beer gut without stepping foot in the gym. And I've kept the weight off now for 10 years. So I was the hero in that story. My sister was the guide. I was in hell. I went to paradise with this plan. Does that make sense? And now what's interesting about this is when you do that, and then you have people enroll with you, okay, then you move from hero to guide. And most people don't move from hero to guide. They stay hero, 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 hero all the time. They can't scale. So, for example, at this event that Katie's doing, she's going to be the hero of the event. And she's going to share her story of how she was struggling, got some results from a guide, now is not struggling. She's going to be the hero at that event. And when someone enrolls and gets results, she's going to step away from the hero and she's going to step into the guide. And she'll go to that person's house and she will make them be the hero of the story. She'll teach them this framework. And by stepping outside that and becoming the guide, you will scale your business. This is called client testimonies. Okay. So if you can do that, you can build. Any questions on that? Nope. Okay. So craft your story. Here's what we're going to do now. I want you to craft your struggle, your pain. You know, what was going on with you. 3 things. Struggling here, here, and here. You can also do income. You can apply this to the income. You can apply it to the products, whatever. It's always the same. There's a pain somewhere. So like fat, tired, bloated, whatever your pain is financially, you can use that one. But whenever you share a story, you'll attract the people in the story. So if you're talking about a financial struggle, you'll attract people who are struggling financially. If you talk about a physical, like an energy struggle, you'll attract people who are struggling with energy. If you talk about a pregnancy struggle, like post-pregnancy weight loss, you'll attract women who are post-pregnancy and looking to get help. So your story will call out to certain people and bring them in, right? So the struggle, person who introduced you, and the results you have so far. So how it works is, so 3 points that are bad, 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 introduced by, good, 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 bad, 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 good, 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 bad, 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 good, good, good. That's how a story is built. Okay. So, do we do this now? Do we do a breakout now and do the story? Is that how we do it?
Yeah, it's on a few slides coming.
Okay, cool. All right. Now with a story, a picture tells 1,000 words. Okay. So this is why Padmar's getting so many lean-ins, because he has a wonderful picture before and after, right? So if you take this story and add this to it, you can see that, whoa, it's just so much better with a photo. And you'll notice with this photo, there's one photo on the left, one photo on the right. It could be more energy, obviously lost a beer gut, better sleep, blah, 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 blah. But it goes hand in hand with this, okay? This story here. So how you develop your story, or how you develop your photo, like Shay's here, okay? You see how you don't have to be like in your swimsuit or anything? It'd just be a dress that didn't fit so good in outfits. This is telling a story, okay? So you download this app called Collage Maker. There it is there. Download it on your phone. And all you do is upload one photo before photo, and then one after photo, and save it, and you're done. All right? Not 47,000 photos. Not a photo with an emoji over your head like an idiot. Just a photo on the left of you. Okay, either sideways or front on, whatever one, and then another one, same, right? It's like left and right. It's very similar to see. You see people do one on the left, and then they're in different clothes, and they've got something in the back. It's just weird. The lighting's terrible. Just spend a bit of time doing a good one, and maybe take a few good ones. So you've got a few before and after. Use 2 photos only. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do an exercise together. So right now, just take out your pen and paper. It's in the workbook, but take out your pad and pen. And I just want you to craft your 30-second story, right? Your 30-second story, the struggle, person who introduced you, and then the results you've had so far. Okay, so just go ahead and do that now. Just write it down. You're going to use this forever. It's very important to do. You are going to share this with other people on the call. So if you haven't done it, you're not doing it right now, it's going to be weird when they say, hey, can you share your story? And you go, oh, shit, I didn't do it. And also, you won't be able to go to a Katie's event and share it, because she'll say, hey, you ready to share your story? You say, oh, shivers, I didn't practice it because I didn't think small things like this really mattered. And then you're not going to get a chance. And then one day you won't be on stage. If that's your goal. If you don't know how to share your 30-second story, then you won't be able to teach others. Step into the guide position and scale your business. And we're also going to show you how to use this story to help people in the Facebook group to get more enrollments, and as well as you. Okay, so you're definitely going to need this. I think the best thing to do with this is just to do point form. So for example, I'll give you mine in point form. Before I started this program, I had a beer gut. I was always tired. And no matter what I tried, I was just sick and tired of being, I just put in point form, tired of dieting, tired of being hungry dieting. Right? So fat gut, beer gut, tired all the time, and tried everything and nothing worked. My sister introduced me to a new program I'd never heard of before. And lo and behold, I lost my beer gut, lost 12 kilos in 49 days, and I didn't step foot in the gym, no exercise. That was it. There's like 3 bullets. That's all it needs to be. Okay? So how many of you have finished this? You finished? Okay, so someone who's fairly new, would you be open to sharing your 30-second story? Maybe just popping it in the chat if you're open to doing that. In fact, who would be? Sue, do you want to share yours? You'll have to just unmute. You want to just say it out loud and then also pop it in the chat. I'll show you a trick.
Pop it in the chat.
Yes, just copy it from your phone. You can also
okay. All right,
you can take a picture of it. And you can take a picture of it if you've written it down and send it to me in Messenger too if you want.
Okay, I'm gonna send you my existing one in Messenger, which is not too different from the one that I've just redone, but I'll read the one that I've just redone. Go. All right, and then I would obviously put my photo in there, which is where,
Don't worry about your photo. We'll just know your story first. So you send it to me in
I'll worry
Messenger.
about the photo.
Okay.
Okay, so I've just redone one. So before I started this program, I was battling with my menopause belly and gut health issues, and I couldn't lose any fat. I felt really uncomfortable in my clothes and demoralized. Lloyd introduced me to this program, and in 2 months, I've got no sugar cravings, less bloating. I've lost weight and centimeters, and my pants and jeans are fitting me so much better.
Okay. I think that's good. I think you nailed that. I think we don't have to. How'd you do? I think that was nice. How uncomfortable in your clothes? How did you really feel?
I feel like shit, to be honest.
Okay, so put that in there instead. And I felt like shit, to be honest. And that's better. That's more authentic. You're allowed to do that. And you don't have to put the word shit. You can just put S.T, whatever it might be, right? Cool. That's authentic. All right, who else would like to share? Someone who's super brand new. What about Casey? You there, Casey?
Me, Casey?
Yeah.
I am very sweaty. Okay, here's my story. I get very nervous about this stuff. So my background is I was falling asleep at work at 3 o'clock. Always chasing sugar and energy drinks to try and keep me up.
Yep.
Didn't work. Would get home at 5 o'clock, want to fall asleep, felt like a shit mum, didn't fit into any of my clothes. Then my lovely friends, Shay and Shane, introduced me to this amazing nutritional system. And now I fit into my clothes. 5 o'clock comes around, I'm bouncing off the walls, ready to be the best mum that I can be.
Okay.
And I'm
Cool.
saving money.
Okay,
45
cool.
seconds.
Okay, nice. So let's just go through it again. Just tell me the points.
Like falling asleep at work, so no energy.
So falling asleep at work. Yep.
Guess like foggy headed.
Foggy headed.
So when I get home,
Yep.
when I get home, I just wanted to nap. And obviously chunky monkey.
And well, how'd that make you feel?
Terrible. Poor
How?
self-esteem.
Give me it in real terms. No one goes around to friends and says, I've got low self-esteem. What do you say?
Well, just made me feel like shit.
Okay. Made me feel
Ugly.
like shit. And then?
My friend Shay and Shane introduced me to a nutritional system.
Just a new program. Yep.
And now I feel wonderful.
Now I feel
energetic.
Yeah.
Motivated.
Yeah.
Have no brain fog.
And have no brain fog.
And
Yep.
maybe I even feel a little bit sexy 98% of the time. Real talk.
Cool. All right. Let's just do
Okay,
this. Let's
thank
see what ChatGPT can do for us. There we go. That's a nice nice story. Now what's cool is this is the one you say at events. Like, hey, before I was feeling like this, now after but this is a bit more extended version. Okay. So like for this one, I've been drifting off all day at work, fighting that foggy-headed feeling that clung to me like a cloud. By the time I finally got home, all I wanted to do was collapse on the couch and nap, barely making it through the door. Honestly, it made me feel terrible, like I was struck in a cycle of constant fatigue with no energy left for things I actually cared about. But then My friend told me about this new program they've been doing, one that promised better focus and energy. I wasn't exactly skeptical, but I thought, if I can even get the edge off, I'll try it. Fast forward a few weeks and I can barely recognize myself. I'm actually awake at work, full of energy, and the fog that used to weigh me down is just gone. I feel motivated, ready to take on challenges. Well, maybe a little bit sexy too. It's crazy how much life can change when you're just not surviving through your day, but really living it. So you could even put this more pain in the beginning, please. Boom. There you go, more pain at the start. And then you can do here, okay, now make it more compelling. And so that more compelling. Make it more compelling. Fuck. Look at that. Cool. All right, you can choose which one you want, but you could just take this, right? Take one of these. Copy. And you just go and you can just post it in Rediscover You with your photo. Any photo, really. You could just post it with a selfie. But if you're before and after photo, you can just post it in here, right? Boom. And you can also save it in the notes section of your phone. So when someone adds someone to the group, so like if you go in here, look at this. Cecilia added this person. Hey guys, Rebecca just joined the group. I'd love it if you could share a bit. Okay, so if it's in the notes section of your phone, you can go in here like what Shay's done and Hannah's done here, and you can just paste it straight from the notes section of your phone. It's right there, ready to go, right? And then put your photo in too. And you've helped someone give a testimonial on the join. Now, if you do this with everyone who joins and they'll do it for you, there's more than likely they're going to enroll because people listen to stories, not facts. But that's how simple it can be to write a compelling story. Now, I'd take that story too, and I go and post it on my Facebook with a photo. I do it every week. I'd get 1 or 2 stories out a week of your own transformation, get people leaning in. And then you can go in here and do like, now make it shorter. This will be a short one for you. You can use that the following week. Now talk about the weight loss. Do a news story for you with weight loss, right? Then you can do I saved money to put that in there. Bitch. No, kidding. For weeks, I was just going through the motions, exhausted. Okay, let's talk about money. Look at that. There you go. You can add things to it, right? You can get it to write the stories you want it to write. But it's just important because, we can take Gary's here and pop it in there too. You could take your story. I just wanted to show you that because so many people actually are trying to figure this out themselves. And what they don't realize is that AI can do this for you in its sleep while you're doing other things. So this type of story you have to post this a couple times a week, guys, on your profile. If you want to get leads, truly, you can't muck around. Like, people are expecting to see your story. It's not weird because it's a story. If you post about the facts, no one's going to care. I'd be posting 2 to 3 times a week probably certainly twice a week in the rediscoveryou.info group, because every time you post in there, the people you've added are getting notified. And it's just a Chinese water torture for them. You want to increase the microwave heat? Post in that group. Then I'd be posting twice a week on my feed. I wouldn't just have the same photo, I'd have 2 different photos maybe. But every week, same thing, same thing, same thing. Change the story a little bit, put a call to action at the end saying, comment me below if you want some more information. You could post it over and over and over again and get leads, get leads, get leads. People are coming to your Facebook, you're adding as friends over time to build up to 5,000. They're going to see it's like new. They're going to come into you, talk to you. You're going to get lead. But if you're not posting this story of transformation anyway, you're not going to generate any interest. You cannot overpost this stuff. It's just like, what else are you using your Facebook for? What else are you using your Facebook for if not to create financial independence? What a waste of time it is to be on social media otherwise. Right? You should turn your Facebook profile into your business. You go to my Facebook profile, it's all about money. I rarely even post personal stuff. All right? Turn that sucker into a shop front. What's the point in having it otherwise? Cool? Yes, absolutely, Gary. Just leverage it. There's a lot of consumers on there. Let's get their eyeballs on a good product, good experience, and then help them. All right, cool. Questions on that? It's pretty dope, eh? ChatGPT, man. All right. So we go here. Okay. Here we go. Let's do this. Put you into a breakout room. Should we do this at the end? Yeah, I think so. We'll chuck you through this training and then we'll just split you up and talk about this because I think everyone gets the story thing, right? Yes? You know how to share your story? Yeah. All right, cool. Okay. So how to use your story. If you go to the eatforfreeclub.info link, which is our resource hub, it's a step-by-step process on how to actually do this business. Can you guys see my screen where it's gone to the Eat for Free Club?
I can.
Yes, wonderful. Okay, so you go down here. Now, Alicia's added this newly to the feed, which is cool. So it tells you what the groups are for. Okay, for people who are thinking about it, for people who are already in, for people who want the business, who are already in as well. Okay, makes sense. You've become an associate, cool. You've learned how to create your carts ready to go, which is wonderful. You've now been posting on social media, some examples here, but you can go to the social media. You can click on this guide. There's so many posts, you just never run out. You just click on that. I did one the other day, it got like 70 likes. I just copied and pasted it from that. It's ridiculous. And then you reach out to people. So you got your Facebook friends list now, and hopefully you're sending this message, yeah? Some referral ask messages right there. Right? Right there. Now you can post your photo with that now if you want, because you know how to create a photo with that app. So you send that with your photo and you're going to get people leaning in. Now, here's the trick. Listen very closely to this, because if you don't do this, it's all for nothing. Okay? When someone leans in, took me a long time to learn this. You know, like when someone leans in, it's like being on a date and they start like giggling at your jokes. Okay? They start paying attention to you on the date. And especially if you're a bloke, you have this urge to almost jump over the table and take their clothes off sometimes, right? Come on, man. You know, like you just, because you're having such a good time. But, you know, socially, if you did that, you'd probably go to jail. So you can't do that. In hunting parlance, it's like going for the jugular straight away before you stalk the prey. But it's like just straight in. Too fast, right? Now, if you go and progress a date too quickly, it's going to fall apart. Yes? You don't go to home base first. You got to go to first base, second base, third base, home base. Okay? It's the way it works. So when it comes to selling, which is the same thing, you're influencing, you got to go to first base, second base, third base, home base. You have to go through these motions. Otherwise, you're going to also be socially awkward. They're going to just run. They're going to not buy. So what we have to do is when someone leans in, it's not like it's time to enroll. They're not saying, I'm ready. They're saying, I'm interested in you, but let's proceed with this date. That's what they're saying. If they say, yeah, I'm keen. I saw your photo. It looks amazing. Yeah, tell me more about it. What's it all about? What's the product called? How much? They'll be asking questions. Your trick is to not answer their questions, but you ask the questions back to them. So you flip into the doctor. You become a doctor, right? So pretend like when they've leaned in and they've shown some interest, that they've walked into your doctor's surgery. Okay? So what you'll say is this: it's great you're interested. Wonderful. Excellent. Yes, I love the program. Would it be okay if I asked you a few questions to see if the program is the right fit for you? That's all you have to say. I don't care if that's not how you talk. It's not how I talk either. But I follow this and I win. Shit. So just follow it. Just like that. I don't care if it's your mum, your sister. Just say, hey, sis, yeah, would it be okay if I ask you a few questions to see if the program's the right fit? Question mark. Just ask. They'll say yes. Say, what is it you're wanting to achieve health-wise? This is critically important because you need to know what they want. Why? And then once they tell you, I want to lose weight. So, well, how much? 10 kilos. Okay. Why do you want to lose 10 kilos? Why? Tell me why. And they'll say, oh, just because I have to be that healthy weight. No. Why really do you want to have no muffin tops around your husband? Tell me. Oh, just tired of feeling unsexy. I'm tired of not being able to want to take my photo anymore. I'm tired of just not being able to feel myself anymore. You'll know. They'll tell you. They'll be serious. Say, great. Thanks for sharing that with me. What do you think is currently preventing you from achieving that? And I'll say it. Can't go to the gym. Don't know what to eat properly. Too hard to eat meals. Cook for all the time. Blah, blah, blah. Meal prep. It's a pain in the ass, right? And that's all you have to ask. You don't have to ask a gazillion questions. Just ask these critical ones. Because what you're doing is you're finding out what their goal is, the motivation behind it, which is the deep-seated reason they want it. Then you're finding out what obstacles are preventing them. So you're opening the gap. It's called opening the wound and then open the gap. You're showing them that it's hard to get there and you've got an easy solution. Thanks for being honest. It says here, here's a couple of people who lost weight, same as me. But what you say is, here's my results. That's what you say is, cool, here's my results on this program. That's what you have to say. And then you say to them, if I could show you how to get the same results like this, would that help you? That's it. You're trying to look for a sale in this sentence. You must use this sentence to get a yes. So it's like, would it be okay if we went back to your place tonight? You don't have sex at the restaurant. What you're doing here is when you're saying, here's my results, would it be okay if we went to the next base? Yes? You with me? And they'll say yes. Here's an example of me doing it in real life. Okay, boom, 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 boom. Look at this. Bang, 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 bang. Referral ask, got the lean in, continue the date, ask the questions, open the pain, open the gap, and then made an offer here. Okay, well, sorry, made an offer here. So ask questions and make offer. Thanks for being honest with me. Here's my photos. If I could show you, you can do the same without exercise. Would that be of value to you? She said that would be absolutely of value to me. I said, great. To learn more, simply click the link below. Now, I could have added to the Facebook group, tag her in the information. That would have been fine. You can also send the link, whatever. But you got to send something. You then now going for the kiss. Yes? Second base. Okay. So what you would do at this point after sending the referral ask and asking those questions, this is qualifying the prospect. And you're motivating them by sharing your photo again, and then you're getting a trial, what's called a trial close. It's a tester. It's a kiss before the main event. Yes? Now you can send them the link and they go through the automation process. Or at that point, when they say, yes, that would be a value, you say, no probs. Here's a link to join this group. Okay? Here's a link. You send them this link. Okay, great, to learn more. Here's the Facebook group to join. Click the link. They join. Then when they join, you do the welcome post like Cecilia did here. So you actually post on the feed and you say, hey, guys, it's my friend Mary. She's just joined the group. She wants to lose some weight. I'd love if you could just share a little bit about how the programs work for you. That's what you post in the group. Look, Cecilia copied and pasted that. She's copied and pasted that and posted it there. And then look at all the people under her. She shared, look, Alana shared. And then this looks like Hannah. And then Joe shared. And so this is social proof helping them. Now, if you want people to do it with yours, do it for theirs. Every time you see someone add to the group, use your photo, share your story with your picture underneath. It'll get you used to sharing it. Lots of social proof, okay? And of course, don't forget to tag them in the actual biohack replay at the top of the group in the featured posts. If you click on featured posts, you can tag them in the long one, the 14-day biohack challenge, which is obviously the full webinar, or the 8-minute video here, which goes through it quite quickly and it's just a video sales letter, okay? Either way, either or, whichever one you choose will be fine. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. Not everyone's going to start, but you've got to follow the sequence. You've got to follow the process. This is how McDonald's became the biggest business. They've got a sequence to follow and a step-by-step process to follow. If you don't follow this process and you follow a different process, fine. But if you change processes all the time, let me tell you a story how this happened. We're building our business and we're kicking ass. It's awesome. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. We're just making massive, messy action. It's wonderful. Making money, helping people. Awesome. This is back in 2000 and I would say 16. Okay. And this lady came in for the income opportunity. And she said, Lloyd, I've got great results. I've lost 10 kilos. I feel great. Can you tell me about the business opportunity? How do I get people started? And so I was like, oh, okay. Well, let me explain this to you. So I pull up her messenger. I was like, okay, first step is you want to do this. And I was telling her, you want to do this, and then do this, and then do this, and then after you do that, do this, and then after you do that, do this, then do this, then do this. And I looked at my message on my phone, and all I saw was a big blue strand of messages, me explaining to her every single step of what she was supposed to do to get people started. And this is called being the bottleneck in your business. This doesn't duplicate. If your mouth is moving, it should be sending someone to a third-party tool, or you're not duplicating. So this is many years ago, and I looked at it and went, oh shit. Some things got to change. And a guy who we actually paid $2,000 to sit with them in 2016. We won at an auction. We paid $2,000. They went millionaire the fastest in Isagenix in 18 months. And we sat there with them for about 3 hours. It was pretty good. It was amazing, actually. And he said, how do you make consultants? How do you enroll people? And I started telling him, oh, we do this, then we do that, then we do this, then we do that. And he said, oh, is it written down? I was like, no, it's in my head. He's like, well, if you can't pass it to someone, it won't duplicate. And so you might have a great system, fine. But as long as you keep using it if you make a Big Mac the same way every time, you'll build a big business. But if you went to a McDonald's and they made a Big Mac and they put beetroot on it, you'd shit your pants. You would think something was wrong. And they wouldn't be able to sell franchises all over the world to people who weren't business people because the people would run them differently and run them wrong. Everything is the same at McDonald's. The signage is the same. The drive-through experience is the same. The burgers are the same. The menu's the same. The pricing is the same. It's same. And the reason for that is because they're trying to help people open more franchises. So if you want to run your franchise and put flipping beetroot in your burgers, fine. But you're not going to be able to help other people open their franchises. Okay? So the reason I follow this system of I'm showing it on the Eat for Free Club, this is the sequence we follow, is because when someone gets results and turns around and says, hey, I'd like to do the business, I've got a guide to show them and say, here's the Eat for Free Club link. Here's step 1. Do that. Now here's step 2. This is how you make the fries. This is how you make the Big Mac. This is how you say hello at the drive-thru. This is the uniform you wear. We've been teaching people this exact system for many years because it's how we teach other people to open franchises. And if you're following a different system, you will not be able to help people open their own Isagenix franchises, in which case you won't be able to scale. So you might think this is all arbitrary to follow this exact sequence, but the day it comes for you to teach it, you'll have an aha moment, think, oh, holy shit, that's why they teach it like this. Oh, because there needs to be some process for someone who's new to come on and do something next. Now we do this, now we do this, now we do this. It's written down, it's on a link, you can go through it, but you've got to learn to do it yourself and go through the drive-through a certain way and get enrollments this way. Because if you do it this way and get enrollments, I promise you can teach it. I promise you can teach someone to get their photo. I promise you can teach someone to add someone to a Facebook group. I promise you can tag them in things. I promise you can show them how to follow up and build a list in their notes section of their phone. But if you had to go and teach someone how to put an active campaign CRM in place and do all this shit, you're probably not going to duplicate your business. It's the simplicity that duplicates. Simplicity, simple scales, complex fails. Okay. If you run an in-home party at your house, right? If Katie's going to do this at her party, where is she? She's still on. She's right in the middle there. So if she's going to do this at her house, it would be quite astute, I would think, to have a 1-page document that said how to run your in-home party. And the first step would be get a poster. Second step would be invite. This is the exact invitation I send people. Okay. The next step would be when people come over, introduce them and hand them a glass of hydrate. The next step number 4 would be welcome everybody and share my story. Step number 5 would be play a video. Step number 6 would be ask others to share their story, ask for 3 specific people. Step number 8 would be send people links or show them and hand out forms to how they can enroll. And step number 9 would be relax, have fun, and I'll see you for the next one. Step number 10 would be follow people up. Step number 11 would be help them host their party following these steps above. And if she had those 10 or 11 steps on one piece of paper, she will duplicate her event and she'll be able to help other people have theirs. But if it doesn't exist and someone says, how do I do an in-home party? She'll shit her pants because she'll be like, oh my God, I actually don't know how I did that. And now I can't give you this guide either. So if I was doing an in-home party, I'd have a document that was pretty simple, 10 steps to hosting your in-home party, written down, laminated, whatever. I'd hand it to the person who started. I'd say, we're going to do this. So I follow these sequence of steps at your house next. And that's exactly how we scaled our business, because every time we went and did an in-home party, we had a one-sheeter, a one-pager. We played the same video. Eric Cooper talking about side, side, side. Isogenic. I could almost say it verbatim. It was the same video every time, and it worked every time. But everything's got to be systemized, right? How do we get into this topic? That's right. We went through here. So this is why we follow the same process every time, right? So you can send, anytime you're getting people started, you can follow these steps, right? Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where are we now? Step 6. Now you can send the link if you want. This one, it does the same thing. It sends in one of the videos automatically. It sends in this automatically, but you still got to welcome them in. They've got to be welcomed in the post, right? You got to do that. So if you send them the link, this one, they can choose which video they want to watch. Shake Up Your Finances is there as well, just by the way. And then here's what you got to do. You got to follow them up immediately. Don't wait a day. You follow them up straight away after you send the link. Did the link work okay? Did the info video I tagged you in, did it make sense? You got to do it the same day. Boom. Just follow them up quickly, right? I think Padma, if you go look back at when you first started the Shake Up, I think I followed you up pretty quick, and then maybe again a couple of times, and then bang, I'm following up fast all the time to get people started, because otherwise they lose interest, right? If they say yes, it all made sense. Great. Here's the link to Audio Pack. You just copy this. If you go back, right? We set everyone up on subscription. If you go back and look at how I enrolled you, if I enrolled you personally, I use this exact wording. In fact, I use the exact wording generally. I think 90% of the time I'd use it, right? Because it tells everyone that they're going to be set up on subscription rewards, and it can be canceled anytime, so they don't freak out that they're on subscription. And then I tells them what I'm going to do next, and then I put the link in there that I send it to them, and I'm done. They enroll, and then after they enroll, I then go down here. Obviously, I follow them up if they haven't enrolled yet. Okay, and then I plug them in. Okay. Oops. Congratulations, your product's on the way. What's next? Here, I send that to them. Okay. Then congratulate them in the group. It's all here, guys. You just got to follow this. Look, copy and paste this. Boom. But going back up here, if you follow them up here, follow up. Okay. Start following them up straight away, and they don't start, then you've got to continue the follow up. Okay. So you put it. Your prospect list looks like this in the notes section of your phone. Just put everyone there who's keen, right? And then here's some, if you follow them up already and they said, yeah, I've got some objections, or they haven't ghosted you, click on this link and it gives you like 11 touch points. Like you can start from the top here. Hey, just following up as promised after watching the video, what did you like the most? Hey, I noticed you saw my last message, but didn't get a chance to reply. All good. I know you're super busy. If you could let me know either way, that I'd appreciate it. I noticed you started the order but didn't complete it. Just touching base to see if you need any help. I noticed you haven't placed your order yet. Would it be okay if I ask what's holding you back? These are all important ones to send. You're not looking for a yes, you're looking for a decision. 11 follow-up touches. Change the chat thread in Messenger. You can change the thread. It puts it to the top of their thread. Tag them in stories and Rediscover You group. If you get started before XYZ, I'll gift you an ABC. Incentivize them. Did the link work okay? Comment on their posts on their Facebook. Ask if they've got any questions. Let them know the link will expire. Post before and after photos of yourself on your stories and in Rediscover You profile. Arrange a call with your upline. Invite them to the next event. Invite them to Katie's event. Invite them to the next Biohack Masterclass. If you go to Messenger and search things like price, expensive, Isogenics, Rediscover You, it'll bring up all your follow-ups, all your whole list of people that you've all had a conversation with about this. And then you can go through and methodically invite them to the next thing. Okay? You can check out all your friends and Rediscover You in the Facebook group by clicking on the members and messaging them all. You got to work your list. You got to work your list. You got to build your list and then work your list. Build your list and work your list. It takes follow-ups to get people started, right? Like boom, urgent, 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 urgent. If they've got objections, questions and objections you can't answer, then all you have to do is open a three-way chat on Messenger with you and your sponsor and them, and copy and paste this message. Okay? Hey, Mary, you had some good questions. I don't want to give you all the wrong answers. I'll put you in a group chat with Sue, who is training me. Incredible success with the products and the business. By the way, I love that I don't have to have all the answers. Sue, this is my friend Mary. She wants to know more about the ingredients. Okay? Now, you as a sponsor would just take them through the questions. Hey, what do you want to achieve? Why do you want to achieve that? What's stopping you from achieving that? If I could show you how to do that without doing this, would that help? Here's my photo and story. Wow, that's amazing. They'll get started if they talk to someone else besides you too, by the way. But that's available to you to use to overcome objections. You should be sending so many messages, talking to so many people, getting so many objections. You're just like, oh my God, this is talking to so many people at once. This is the right time to play the field. The more dates, the better. Okay, 50 first dates. Obviously, when you enroll them, when they click on the link and enroll, so you send that. So obviously, that's the message to send them with the link to enroll them. And of course, you plug them in. Okay, you got to plug them in by copy and pasting and sending this to them. You can pop them in a three-way chat with your sponsor if you want, and then congratulate them in the Facebook group. Okay, so if you copy this, congratulations, Mary, for investing in Rediscover You program. Excited to see what you can achieve. Let me know when your goodies arrive. If you click here, you can create a new member photo on the Canva template. Ta-da! Right? You can literally just go in there. You upload their photo, Alicia. So you upload your friend's photo, take a photo from their Facebook profile, click upload, put it in there, right? And then drag the photo and drop it in there. You have to log in. Shouldn't have to. Anyways, it works because people are doing it. So if as soon as someone starts, it would be ideal.
Yeah, you just log into your own Canva account. I think it opened up in another browser for you, so you're
Yeah,
not
it did.
you're not logged in. Yeah.
No, I didn't. I don't know what the heck's going on. Oops. Where the hell am I? I'm lost. God. Back. Okay. So if you're on here and you click here to create a new member photo using Canva template, you can literally click it. It will just open up a regular browser and you can literally upload a photo and drag it into there. And it'll put your friend's photo in there. And then you can post this in the Facebook group. It shows everyone else in the group that there are people starting on this program. And it feeds fear of missing out. It's called social proof and it's very powerful. Right? There's lots of people enrolled every single week, but you don't see many of these. And this is important to get it going in the group to get people fear of missing out. So make sure you do this. How you plug them in, set it up is critical, right? And then here's some steps to help them share. Okay? Which we talk about later, right? Do we talk about that later next week? And then hosting an event, we'll talk about that. Okay, that's what we wanted to cover today. So hope that makes sense. Here's what we want to do. We want to just put you into breakout rooms. Just discuss your key takeaways from today's training. Come back. We'll take the takeaways and we'll close it up. Breakout rooms. 5 breakout rooms. Ready? 6 breakout rooms. Let's put small rooms so you get to know each other better. So, person with the shortest hair goes first. Share your number one takeaway from this training, okay? And we'll come back and set the homework. Hey, Donna, you still there? Oh, Daniela's probably still there. Hannah.
You're nearly finished.
There we go. Welcome back to the show. Great. Who met someone new? That's
Me.
good. How good? Great. What did you talk about? What came up?
You know, how's this? Talk about a takeaway. Nadia can hear me. I followed your bouncing ball with reach outs, right? And who did I get? Nadia.
How funny.
And we talk about the big wide world, how big it is and how infinite it is.
Yeah.
All the people in the world, through one of my reach outs from following your bouncing ball, I got Nadia.
There you go. Yeah, it's extended network on the algorithm. So there you go. Interesting. Hey, good.
But
Well,
we hit it off, didn't we, Nadia?
yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
30 seconds.
Great.
She's
Excellent.
a very, very nice person. Thank you,
She is.
Nadia. But
There
thank
you
you,
go.
Nadia, for that talk.
Okay. So there you go too. That you we're going to have some people in the extended network in your friends list. Objectively, try not to send them those messages, but it will happen. But it's nice to be connected. So there you go. Excellent. What else did you talk about?
We talked about the story messages
Yes.
and how
Cool.
both Nadia and we don't like long, drawn out story messages. We both tend to like short and sharp and to the point, but how story messages resonate with both of
Okay.
us.
Wonderful. Excellent. That's good. Picture tells 1,000 words.
Yeah.
All right. What else? Someone else.
Yeah, well, something I brought up in our group with Katie was just make sure everything stays systemized. That's a very important point I
Yes.
took away. So just keep
Yeah.
to the basics. Basics are
Yeah.
important.
Yes.
It's all been laid down before us. You put in the
Yes.
work and we just got to follow, and the
Yes.
results come. That popcorn will
Yes.
pop.
Yes. Yep. 100%. I think it's interesting too, Padma, because if I was running an event like an in-home now, I would get everyone to watch me, and I'd make sure they all saw me read off a one pager. I would say I'd look at it and go, "Welcome everyone," and I like everything I did, I'd be reading off it, and I'd make sure they saw me do it that way, because the one thing I'd make sure of then would be that they could go, "Oh fuck, if Lloyd just read off that, I could do that."
Yeah.
And I never used to do that. It took me a long time to, yeah. And so the more clunky, like basic you look, the faster it duplicates. So there you go. Just keep that in mind as well. Yep. Okay, 2 more takeaways. B, Kylie.
Donna lost a kilo. She's only been here a week. Yay!
Oh, Donna. Yeah, I saw that on her Facebook. How good. Great. That's good, Donna. Wonderful. Love you posting away there. I commented on it today. It was very good. Excellent.
We liked the popcorn analogy. And I was just saying, we've been in for 2.5 years, and I just feel like that the heat's just turned on.
Yeah,
So that's been really good. But it's taken a long time, and it's just keeping close to the fire and keeping it cranked up, and then eventually it just starts turning over. So
yes, it does. A perfect example. Yeah, I stole the popcorn analogy off Alicia, so you can thank her for that.
Thanks, Alicia.
I just duplicated it. It's such an easy story to share. Okay, great.
And I stole that off someone else. So
there you go. One more. One more takeaway.
So I'm going to jump in. I'm a big fan of ChatGPT, so
Yes.
using that to recraft your story.
Yes.
And my other tip is that, like, once you've even recrafted it, if you get sick of that story that you're posting, just go back in and ask ChatGPT to write it again for you.
Yeah, totally.
So that, as many times as you want.
Yep.
And
Make it. That's it.
it'll just come up with a different story for you.
Yes.
Same words, same
Yep.
story, just different words.
Yes. Make it funnier, make it sadder, make it more empathetic, make it this, make it that. Yeah, awesome. People don't know how to use ChatGPT, so get on with it and get the advantage. Story on your feed. Do it this week. Get going with it 100% before people catch on. Okay, the homework for this week is complete page 8 of the workbook. This will get you going. This will put some hair on your chest. Go live in the Rediscover You customer group sharing your story so far. Go live in the Rediscover You customer group sharing your story so far, your 30-second story live, okay? And send out 30 invitations to the Biohack Masterclass. This is the homework for this week, okay? So we should see, I would think, almost 20, certainly 15 to 16 Facebook Lives in the customer group. Rediscover You customer group, okay? Click on the... everyone know how to do lives? You can chat in your battle teams anyway. Let's do it this week. Okay? We want to see all the lives in there. Encourage each other. Send out the invitation to the Biohack Masterclass. And then next week we do week 4, which is where we talk about duplicating other things and events. Okay? All right. Cool. Awesome. That's it for this week's Side Hustle School. Thanks for being legends. I was going to say, what are your takeaways? We just did them, so I don't think we need to do them anymore.
Can I just one more thing? I think there was another call on tonight. There's 20% off packs.
Yes, but Katrina mentioned that to me in the thing, but I forgot, so thank you. What's the story with it?
It appears, I'll pop it in the Side Hustle group. The 30-day reset, the ultimate reset, and the beauty bundle is going to have 20% off for new customers from the 31st of October to the 14th of November.
Okay, awesome.
And
Great.
it's only for those 3 packs, and it's Australia and New Zealand only.
Okay, cool. All right. So if you post that a few times in the Facebook group, also in the group chats, and then we'll tag the everyone on those groups. I think as admins you can tag everyone because no one sees it. You know that, right? No one sees it. So if we all post it and repost it, if we have like 50 posts in there, they'll understand. And put it in the group chats, and then when it actually goes live, if each one of us posts just one line saying, "Oh my God, 20% off right now," in the Rediscover You info group, right? It will get like if Padma's got 10 people on the fence, 20% off is huge. It's a great promo. You say, hey, there's 20% off this week. Now's the best time to get started. And you're going to see all the popcorn go faster now because of this promotion. So thanks, Katrina and Franny, for pulling that up. And if we do all that in the Rediscover You group, just go for it. Don't have to ask permission. Just post in these groups as much as you want. No one's watching and going, don't post in the group. Just post the shit out of it in the groups. Post as much as you can. Don't hold back. Scale.
Can I just say, when we do that post, please don't post a product picture with discount on it, because people will see that and they won't see the value. They'll see the price of the pack, but not the value, and that can stop people from purchasing. So yeah, put 20% off, but don't put the picture of the product packs and blah 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 blah, because it doesn't.
No, just write it. Just go Just go, oh my God, 20% off this week. That's it. Just do that. And then the next day go, 20% off. Can't believe it. Just post that. And then just keep posting it all through the week. Because every time you do that, the people that are in there, you added there, will see that you're doing that as well. So that's correct. Don't post big pictures, Ice Yank stuff in that group because you'll scare everyone off.
Can I just jump in and say, could you please just make sure you say it's Australia, New Zealand, or whatever?
Is it global?
Obviously, we've got quite a few UK people in the group and stuff who haven't got that offer.
Yeah, it's just, I pop in there whenever there's a discount, and whoever ends up reaching out, it's just a great way of engaging conversation with them. So think of it as another touch point along the way. Hey, yeah, it's not for us, but there will be one coming up soon.
Okay.
Yep. Just say, hey, yep, not for UK, but it will be. Yeah, that's right, correct. There's people from all over. There's people from the United States, Canada, and so on. Yeah. It'll encourage more conversation, at least. All right, awesome, great. Okay, we'll see you guys next week, same time, same place for the next week of Side Hustle School, and then 2 weeks after that we graduate. Go forth.
Lloyd, sorry.
Yeah.
Can I just ask one quick question on the BAM tracker?
Yes.
And I might be overthinking this. Point number 1 is, how many people have you added as friends? So my question there is that the number of friends that you've invited that we're jotting down?
No,
or is it the number that have actually accepted?
Not just accepted, but you're in conversation with.
that you're in conversation with, new friends.
Yeah, like someone who's accepted the invitation and you've said hello.
Yeah.
And they've said hello back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Was that
So
cool?
it's not just the number we've asked. Okay,
No,
it's
no, no. That's just
accepted.
an invitation. It's actual connection. Yeah. Yep. The BAM track is critical. Hey,
Okay.
like Padma's been doing such a good job at posting that. I think Franny's been posting it. Post your, if you want to get some feedback on your business, post your BAM tracker in the Side Hustle School Facebook group. This one, the October, November one, and say, hey guys, what do I have to do? Like, you got to be asking for feedback. You got to be doing this business. You got to be out there messaging people. You got to be doing the do. Put it on the BAM tracker, post it like the other guys do, and then ask for feedback if you want. You got to track your numbers. If you're not getting enrollments, because you're not working. Simple. And if you're not working, there's something underlying stopping you. Usually fear. Okay. All right. Awesome. Any other questions? Or we good? Good? Wonderful. Excellent. Good to
Yes.
see so many still here. And I'll see you guys next week for the next school.
Cheers, Lloydie.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.